Hello YouTube, this is DrawingKid1313 and welcome to episode 20 of my Let's Play series. Ooh, episode 20, guess what that means? That means that there's a world download right after this episode. So, I'm going to try and get as much done in this episode, that way you guys have something to, play around with. That is if you want to download my world. If you don't, well, then that's cool, I guess. So we have to do a few things. Last episode we got this cool little staircase that we can open and close by, typing it in a computer. There we go. And then, so, a lot of this episode will be spent, using the basement, because now that we have a nice, cool way to get down there, well, now we need a use for it. So I will do that. However, I was checking over in here and noticed that my relay has over 1 million, 1 million of that stuff. So I'll go ahead and do some upgrades to that. And then I also wanted to go down here and check on my crystals. Oh wow, we have a lot of them grown. So let's go ahead and harvest them. Alright, nice sound effects. Hold on 1 second. Okay, just making sure that Fraps was recording sound, because I recently did a time-lapse video for, Thaumcraft Tainted Chunk Formation, and yeah, so I, disabled, Fraps recording noise, so, just making sure that all that fun stuff is there. So, this is entertaining, right? I'm just gonna do this for a whole episode. I'm just gonna harvest these, let them grow, come back, harvest them again, and I'll do that for 30 minutes. No, I'm just kidding, we're actually going to do stuff, but I really wanted to harvest those, because, yeah, why not? Can never have too many crystals. So we got 9, only 3 tainted crystals, a whole bunch of, whatever those were, and then a whole bunch of stuff, so there we go, we're doing pretty good on, taint crystal, or, V's crystals. Let's go ahead and throw some of these into there, some of these into there, and some of, what else do I have a lot of? 5. There we go. So we'll just throw 5 of each into here, and there we go. Now you can see that we have a whole bunch of depleted crystals, and there's something that we can do with those, and I will do that later. However, I'm going to do that later. So now let's go ahead over here to our equivalent exchange room, charge up our client star as much as we can, and try to get some upgrades going here. Right now all of these are Mark II relays. I think I want to expand that a little bit more and make them Mark III. This is a Mark III relay. Sorry, this is a collector, not a relay. This is a Mark III relay, which is cool, but I want these to be all Mark III. Let's go ahead and just destroy all of them. Wow, that wasn't even connected to it. Oh well. How did that even happen? Like why didn't you guys tell me about that? Come on, I depend on you guys to fix my mistakes. But anyways, we're going to hold off on that. Alrighty. So now we're going to go head over to our transmutation table. And in our client star dry, we should be able to pull out... Oh. Well, we haven't taught our transmutation table red matter instead of dark matter, so let's go ahead and upgrade our dark matter into red matter by going into a crafting table and doing something like this. I hope. Nope. Alright, what was it? Oh yeah, it was Eternalist Fuel, not diamonds. Duh. So let's go ahead and throw those back in there. Do that, and then get Eternalist Fuel. I don't feel like counting, so yeah. There we go. And dark matter gets us red matter. Now with red matter, we're going to make sure that we teach this to our transmutation table. You can see that it's 400,000. And then what we're going to do is we need some glowstone. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Just get 7 pieces of glowstone. Alrighty. Now let's go ahead and do this, and we can put them in an arrangement like that. And you can see that now we got ourselves a collector Mark III with a 700,000 EMC value instead of just 200,000. So definitely stepping up our game here. I'm going to throw those in after. Suck the rest of that up. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to charge this up with whatever is left. And then I'm going to go ahead and just burn these up and get as many Mark III collectors as I can. Oh yeah, I have to teach it to my transmutation table first. There we go. Mark III collector, please. And we're going to need some more EMC if we want to upgrade it more. And it's raining, of course. I swear it rains so much. Alright, so it looks like we can only get that many collectors. So let's go ahead and just get Mark II. So we're going to put one right there. We're going to put the Mark II on the top. And then we're going to put those right there. And then we're going to charge up our Klein Star even more and see if we can get another Mark II relay while we wait for some more EMC to generate from these things. Which should happen pretty quickly because these Mark III relays, yeah, some serious EMC generation going on here. So, there we go, Mark II collector. I keep saying relay when I really mean collector, so just bear with me. I'm gonna do that and seal that up and seal this up as well. Perfect. Alright, now let me go ahead and sleep, and let's see. There's something that I want to tell you guys. For any of you who try to keep up with the mods that I have installed, you follow my forum posts, and you do all that fun stuff. If you're having troubles installing the mods, I apologize for that, first off, and second, just give it a few days or so. The newest version of Forge, there's been a lot of issues with it. In terms of the mods agreeing with it. Not all the mods have been updated for it, such as like inventory tweaks is a problem. Newest version of Forestry kind of doesn't really agree with equivalent exchange and all that fun stuff. So even though I am playing around with some of them more, I do have everything updated at this point, I believe. Wow. That is a lot of frickin' sugarcane. Holy Jesus. Interesting. We'll have to get some, I don't know, maybe some automated Thaumcraft stuff going on there, or maybe just forestry. We might go with forestry, I don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to what we want to do this episode. I'm going to put some of my stuff away in my blue alchemy bag. There we go. Sort my inventory like that, and let's see. So, like I said, down here, if we go ahead and open our stairs, we want to make a nice little auto crafting system. Now for an auto crafting system, I think I'm gonna have it all the way right here. We can get rid of this these ladders right here, and probably just put them in our random junk bag, purple. And yeah, like I said, I want them to be pretty much all right here. So I'm gonna dig out a nice little spot. Obviously I'm not going to use all this space in this episode. That would be a lot of auto crafting to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little bit of it, and it's kind of one of those processes that you repeat. You do one thing, and then after a while it kind of gets old. So I'm going to show you guys all this now, but in the future I'm not really going to show me adding to my auto crafting system. Because like I said, it is a pretty basic thing to do. So what we need to do is we need to make a whole bunch of automatic crafting tables. Now I could show you the recipe in NEI, but I happen to know them off the top of my head. And for this we are going to need a whole bunch of sticks. So let me go ahead and just get that many. And then we can go ahead and make up a whole bunch of wooden gears. Now we are going to make 4 crafting tables, and then surround those crafting tables with wooden gears. Now you can see this requires a lot of wood. We only got 4 out of all that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make even more sticks and make even more wooden gears. Yeah, sorry, I'm having trouble thinking. It's summer. What can I say? What else can I use as my excuse? But anyways, we're only going to get 8 out of this, so we are going to go ahead and do that, and just craft up 8 more. And I think for now that's about good. Alrighty, so now we have 12 automatic crafting tables. And these are cool. I really like the automatic crafting tables because, here I'll show you in a minute once I lay them down. I really like them because they work just like a normal crafting table, and you can, put whatever in here. However, when you exit, the recipe stays in. And obviously this is going to be, important if we're going to have this automatically, but it's, useful if you are just using this as a regular crafting table, because if you forget something, you could always go back and not everything pops out. So that's one reason why I like them. However, what we are going to do is we are going to go into our blue alchemy bag, I believe, and find wherever we may have put the basic logistics pipes. I'm going to get this stack of glowstone that I have laying around, and we are going to craft up 12 of these because I have 12, pretty simple, right? And I think obviously I want to teach it a lot, and I'm actually going to think about it because, what I'm going to teach it now is kind of going to depend on the projects that I want to do later on. Yeah, like, for example, like I don't want to teach my auto crafting system all about Thaumcraft when my next project that I'm going to do has to do with something else like Red Power 2. So I want to, get a good idea of what I want to do in the future. I just have to kind of think ahead a little bit, which is very difficult for me, so I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. Alright, so I'm back here and I did a little bit of thinking and I thought, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, start working on forestry after this episode. And forestry is going to, require stuff from forestry, but I'm also going to use a lot of logistics pipes in, all the forestry setups. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach it a whole bunch of stuff about forestry as well as logistics pipes. So believe it or not, I'm actually going to have a way to auto-crafting logistics pipes. So that's where I want to be eventually. So let's see, let's go ahead and first off teach it the basic component of a lot of the machines and a lot of the, and mainly these golden gears. We're going to teach it all the different kinds of gears. So a gear, as you know, is crafted with 4 sticks in an arrangement like that, getting you a wooden gear. However, we need to teach it sticks first because, what if we don't have enough sticks in our little supply? So we're going to teach it sticks first. In this one, we are going to teach it wooden gears. And I'm actually going to need a whole bunch of sticks. So let me go ahead and do this, and go ahead and do that, and then make a whole bunch of gears. Alrighty. So I got 3 more of those, and now we're going to need some cobblestone, which I happen to have. And we're actually going to need all of these to be upgraded, so I will need more cobblestone. Nope, I'm good. Alrighty. Awesome. And there we go. Now with these stone gears, we're going to upgrade them to iron, and I believe I have iron in here. Yeah. Stupid inventory tweaks. I'm going to need 12 iron, and I will need 1 more set of gears. Alright, there we go. Now we got 2 iron gears. I am going to need 1 more gear all the way upgraded, but for that I'm going to need more cobblestone. No luck. No such luck. Alright, so let's go up here, get some cobblestone. And did I grab any? Yeah, okay, I did. And then we're also going to grab some... I'm good on iron, so we're going to need some gold. And we're also going to need some diamonds. Alrighty, now we're going to go back down here and continue where we left off. We got our stone gear. Now we are going to have our iron gear right here. For that I need a wooden gear, upgrade it to a stone gear, and then teach it how to make an iron gear. Yeah, there we go. Thought I messed up for a second there, but I didn't. And then with this iron gear, we're going to upgrade both of these to gold gears. One so we can have one to upgrade to a diamond, and one so we can teach it. And then same with this, we're going to upgrade this to a diamond gear. if I could, I don't know, maybe click correctly. There we go, diamond gear. Alrighty. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this last episode. You can see how it says smelting value and research value. This is a Thaumcraft plugin, a Thaumcraft NEI plugin that, obviously tells you the smelting value and the research value. So it's pretty cool. There's also another thing that I have. I think I have it. It's the forestry plugin, and that will tell you stuff about bees and what they produce and the chances and stuff. So yeah, I just want to tell you guys that I don't have it in my forum thread again because, Forge messing a whole bunch of stuff up. So there we go. We now know how to craft all the gears. Now if we look at the basic logistics pipe again, we're going to need to teach it how to make diamond transport pipes as well as redstone torches. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a break from teaching it everything and get a way to, automatically craft it for me. So to do this, it's actually fairly simple. I'm just going to go back behind here. I am going to dig out the rest of this area. And right about here is where I want to be. There we go. And I'm just going to, kind of make a mess of my house for a second. I'm also going to go ahead and sleep off camera. That way we don't have any creepers sneaking up on us. And with some glowstone and some logistics pipes, we can make them provider logistics pipes. Provider logistics pipes you have already seen before when I was, making that little forestry thing over there with the peat and my peat bog. They pretty much allow the logistics system to use items that are inside said chest that is connected to. So I'm going to put a, provider pipe on each of those, specifically that. And I think that's good for now. However, I am stuck. Let's go ahead and dig some dirt with our bare hands. And then we can go ahead and I'm just going to craft up more logistics pipes. So I'll go ahead and do that off camera like I said, and also sleep. Alright, there we go. Slept through the night. Got myself some more provider pipes as well as some leftover basic logistics pipes. And I also went ahead and got myself some stone transport pipes from my blue bag. Alrighty. So now what we can go ahead and do is use our provider logistics pipes, hook the rest of them up to our system, like so. Did I craft one too many? Oh no, there's one right here. Okay. And then we can go ahead and use the stone transport pipes to bring this down. And I don't, like these, obviously these don't connect, however, it is a visual bug that would bug me. So I'm just going to go ahead and run them down the side like this. And probably just like this. Alright, so I probably should have started the auto crafting system over here as opposed to over here, but whatever. And now we're going to go ahead and lay our basic or crafting logistics pipes down like so. Like that and like that. Alrighty. Of course now it's going to be a little bit difficult to see what we have. So I'm actually going to get rid of some of them. Now for my blue bag, I need my Buildcraft wrench. The ones that I, made 2 of them accidentally. And in this one, you would remember that we used 4 cobblestone and 1 wooden gear, getting us the stone gear. Now we could either put this in manually, being, put in our stone, and all that stuff. And it doesn't actually use the items. As you notice, I still have 64 in my hand. It just kind of makes a copy of them, which is cool. However, when they're connected to an auto crafting table, we can press this import button and it'll automatically detect what the crafting recipe is. There we go, import. And then we're going to do the same with these. So now, let's go ahead and find a way to, we have a way for it to, use the items that are in our chests to, automatically craft them, but how do we tell it what to craft? Well, I think this is one I'm going to use, not something right there, because I believe that had something important on it. Yes, it did. So let me go ahead and grab that and get out of here, as well as do this stuff so that way. Yeah. forgot I had a lever there. Where'd that go? Did I, like, get rid of it or something, or... I don't even know. Oh well, I'm crafting another one. Okay, yeah, no, I have a whole bunch in my blue bag, but whatever. Can never have too many levers. Yeah, there we go, it was right there. Alright, yeah, can never have too many levers. Where do I want this? And obviously I'm gonna have a whole bunch of these all around my place. I think I'm gonna put it right here. Or should I have it coming out of the roof? I'm gonna have it coming out of the roof. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and pop through the side of the house right here. And where do I want to have it? Alright, I wanted to have it right here. So right here is where we're gonna have to dig down and connect right here. And we're gonna kinda have to make this more complicated than it has to be, because our crafting tables are right there, and buildcraft pipes will actually connect to them. And we don't want that happening, because then items would be allowed to freely go into our thing right there. So what we need to have happen, so when that comes there, I'm just not going to have a crafting table there, I guess. I'll probably forget, so you guys may have to remind me in a later episode. And then I'm going to run my pipes. Come here. I want it. I don't have my axe of the stream handy. Let's see. Cover this back up. Bam. Alrighty, so like I said, just connecting these. And however, we are going to have to do one thing. Right here, it is an intersection. And in a logistics system, you know, we have to kind of be smart about how we route our items. And the way it is now, there's an intersection. So when an item gets to this intersection, it's going to be like, where do I go? So what we have to do is we have to put a basic logistics pipes here, a basic logistic pipe, to tell the item that goes through this intersection where exactly it has to go. If not, items will bounce around randomly and could potentially screw you up. So, yes, now that we have that, we're going to head back upstairs and connect the rest of our pipes up to our little ceiling that we have right here. And I know that this is going to be a little bit visible, you know, to when we're outside our house, but I'm not really going to be worried. Whoa. Not really going to be worried about it just right now. Not a big deal. It'll look cool from the inside, trust me. So now I just have to connect that, connect that. I want it to come down. Yeah, I want the actual pipe to be right there. So now we're going to put a basic logistics pipe here. Alrighty. And with that, we are going to craft up 2 diamond gears. Phone's going off. Alrighty, sorry about that. Yeah, phone's going off. I don't usually have a phone in my room, and of course, whenever I do, it goes off while I'm recording. Typical, right? So anyways, what we have to do is we have to get ourselves some diamond gears. We need 2 of them to be exact. So there we go, we have diamond gears. Now we're going to need some glass, which I have. And with this glass and the diamond gears, we are going to get this, a remote order. And it actually has a smelting value, which is interesting. If we hold shift, we can say that it's also known as the requesting tool, direwolf 20 there. And with this, we can right click on any logistics pipe. It can be a provider pipe, I think. Let's test this because I'm curious. There we go. It can be with any logistics pipe, and it will bring up that little interface that you just saw briefly right there. And right here, you can see that we have access to every single item in our inventory. The reason for this is because we have everything hooked up to a provider pipe. And, you know, this being a requesting tool, obviously we could request items. So let's say I wanted 24 mushrooms. Or instead of 24, let's just request 6. They will fly out of my chest, through the pipes, and eventually make their way to where I am standing. 6 mushrooms. How cool is that? Now I am going to have to put these back. There we go. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're going for. Now, notice how this says both? Well, if we scroll through, we should see eventually where we have all our gears and all our different things that we taught our crafting tables. So if we click this, we can go to where we can only see the items that are craftable in our system. Go to this, and it'll only show you items that you have a supply of. So right now we want to go to craft, and we can see that we can, request anything. I could request 2 diamond gears if I so wished. So definitely very, very cool. And it's dark again. So now that we have that, let's see, what else are we going to have to teach our system? Well, I want to do a lot with forestry, and yeah, a lot with forestry and logistics pipes. So let's go ahead and finish teaching it basic logistics pipe by getting ourselves 2 golden gears. Just go ahead and request it like this. Oops. We can't just right click on it with a wrench. You can, however, make another logistics pipe called the requesting pipe, and that way you only have to use a wrench. However, I plan to have a lot of these stations where I can just request items at free will, and so it would be more expensive to have to craft that one pipe over and over again. So with this requesting tool, I can use this as many times as I want on any logistics pipe that I so wish. So like I said, let's go ahead and get 2 gold gears, 2 redstone torches. We already have a diamond pipe in our bag, so I'm just going to get one of those instead of using the diamonds to craft another one. And let's see if I could see everything happening down here. Nope, a little too late. Did I already... Oh no. Did I already, Oh, you know what? It probably gave me the warning that it is out of wood. And I'm assuming that's what happened because I don't really have much wood in my chests. Like materials. Yeah, I have no wood. So let me go ahead, put a stack or so in there. Organize again. And now we can go ahead and request 2 golden gears. 2. And request. And then I'm going to pop down here so hopefully we can see everything flying around. And you can kind of see it. Right like that. Everything's flying around. A stick somehow fell out. Oh, I know why the stick fell out. Okay, so when items are crafted, and this applies to anywhere in a logistics system, if an item doesn't know where to go, well, it's going to be confused and probably just going to pop out of the pipe. Unless, of course, you go to one of your inventories. I'm going to try right here. And while this doesn't look the best, I can fix that a little bit. Alright, so basically what I did here is I said screw it to the on-off lever, and I moved my sorting chest over 1. You can see everything is still connected. Hopefully it still works. Right here I just have a cover so that I can, connect the red alloy wire. And then right here what I'm going to have happen is I'm going to have a basic logistics pipe, and we're going to go ahead and craft something out of even more diamonds. I do have enough, thankfully. So what I'm going to do is take my requesting tool and select 2 diamond gears. Hopefully it should appear soon. I'm going to wait here in a crafting table with some glass in the middle and eventually some diamond gears. There's 1, there's 2. Alright, so diamond gears with glass in the middle gets us item teleport pipes. Item teleport pipes are part of additional pipes for Buildcraft. It is an add-on. And teleport pipes, pretty simple what they do. They allow you to teleport objects. So what we are going to do here is we can right click on it. And you can see that we have a whole bunch of, a whole bunch of stuff. What we're going to do here is set this to, I'm going to use frequency 1, okay? And then we can name this right here, and we are just going to say sorting input. We're going to set the can receive to true, rename it again, and click add. So that way frequency 1 is set to sorting input. I think that's what I want to have happen. Maybe not. Alrighty, well that was interesting. I exited out of the interface and Minecraft crashed. So I'm not going to use teleport pipes now. I have no idea what caused it. I did look at the error report and, well, me not being a, programmer, I don't exactly know what it's talking about, so, yeah. So I'm not going to use teleport pipes for now, but just remember that I am going to be using those soon in the future. So what I'm going to do now... Perfect! I'm just going to connect these to right here. And connect them like... crap. It's difficult. And connect them like so. There we go. Alright, so now everything's connected. Let's go ahead and get our portable hull out again. Keep putting that away, and every time I put it away I need it. Alrighty, so now everything should be connected. I'm just going to seal up this wall. If I have room in my inventory. Nope, not diamonds. Stone. And there we go. Alright, so you can see it a little bit, but there's really not much, especially with, Red Power 2 covers not being able to, cover them flush with the other blocks. So that's good enough, and now, whenever we request something, if something doesn't know where to go, like let's say leftovers from a crafting recipe, let me give you an example, like one crafting recipe for sticks gives you 4 sticks. Well, what if you're doing something that only requires 2 sticks? Well, that's where this comes in, the default route. It's going to not know where to go, and it's going to go upstairs and into this pipe. After, of course, I set it as default route by saying default route. Yeah. So there you go. Requested items. All done. Cool. Now what are we going to do now? That is a good question. Since I have so many of these, I'm going to go ahead and use them. I'm probably going to teach it more stuff off camera. Obviously. No, we requested the stuff for basic logistics pipes. Let's go ahead and teach it that real quick. Gold gears. That stuff. Diamond transport pipe. And glass equals 8 basic logistics pipe. And we can go ahead and, where was that? It was right here, so let's go ahead and import. And now when we go up here, use our item or remote order, you can go ahead, go to craft, and request, I don't know, let's just request 8 of them. Missing 5 glass. Put it in a random box. And let's go ahead and try that again. 8. You can use your scroll wheel to adjust the number that you want to request. Helpful hint. And hopefully we should see a whole bunch of stuff happening. Oh, too late. There we go, look, we have 8 of them. Of course I had 1 in my inventory, so now we have 9. There we go. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for, everything that I want to automatically craft. Just teaching the recipe, pressing import, and I'll probably add a few more crafting tables as well. I may even have to expand the system even further and eventually, clean up this big mess of pipes that we have. But like I said, I'll do that off camera so that you guys don't have to watch me. Oh wow, how the time passes. I really need to get better with that. Yeah. Someone want to buy me a stopwatch? I don't really use my phone enough to, I don't know, use that, but who knows. Anyways, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. The episode has run a little long. I may clip some of the videos, some of the non-important information that I include. Did I just see something in here? Just some of the random stuff that I have in the video, and after that, I don't know, maybe it'll be around 30 minutes, but who knows, I may remember, I may not. Anyways, this has been Drawing Kid 1313 with episode 20. Again, world download, go ahead, check the description and find the link to my forum post. In there you can find directions on how to install the mods that I have. I have configs, and I also have, the world download that will be available. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think with this world download I will not be able to, upload configs as I usually do because I am using, more updated mods and you guys most likely have, so I'll get to those later. Good amount of Vs. Awesome. And yeah, so again, don't forget to check that. I do want to say one more thing. Nah, never mind, forget it. Anyways, this has been DrawingKid1313 with episode 20. I will see you all later. Bye.